You single and ready to mingle? Some experts will tell you that finding a date is as easy as following your gut or your heart.
You probably heard that, but what about following your nose? What about smelling somebody's body odor and saying, "Oh yeah, I gotta get some of that"?
Oh, jeez.
Right?
We sent Fox 10's Kelly Hessedall to a pheromone party to find out more. This is real. And she joins us live tonight from the pheromone party. How does this work, Kelly? I cringe to think of it.
Well, you know, pheromones, there's this whole idea that the reason you're attracted to somebody, part of the way they smell, has something to do with that. So we went to this pheromone smelling party here in Old Town Scottsdale. Participants were told to wear a t-shirt for 3 nights in a row, then bring that t-shirt to the party and choose somebody based on which t-shirt, the way it smelled, which one they liked best. So we ended up profiling 2 people. Take a look. What did you think when you heard about this idea?
I think it's awesome. I'm the kind of person that likes change, something that's new, something that's different. I'm the first one that someone says, oh, you know, let's try this. I'm like, yes, let's try this. It's really cool.
I like the idea. It's kind of like love at first sight, but it's love at first sniff.
Were you worried at all that maybe you'd have a smell that you wouldn't want on that shirt?
Yes, I was. But, you know, that's kind of the risk you take.
Let's talk about your dream guy, the guy you're looking to meet here.
Well, you know how it is with most girls, tall, dark, and handsome, rich, and only devoted to me. I've gone for the bad boys in the past, but I'd really like to get some nice, cute GQ guys.
The woman that you sniff maybe isn't as physically attractive as you'd like. You'd be fine with that? You're a guy, come on. Our cameras are there as they start sniffing. You like that one?
Well, it's intriguing for sure.
I'm trying to pick out what it is I smell.
Do you think that some people maybe rig this and they try to smell more clean than they normally do?
Possibility, of course, but it smells good, so he did the right thing.
I even smelled a couple.
Irish Spring or something.
It's like soap and cologne.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I didn't put any cologne on it. That's like all natural right there.
Sexologist Dr. Shannon Chavez says there's a real science behind all of this. A person's pheromones can make a big difference. You're telling me that if I was not physically attracted to the way somebody looked, I could be attracted to them because of the way they smell?
Right. The scent or the pheromone can actually evoke an emotional response, which actually has a huge role in our bonding and attachment to another person.
So how did our participants do? Did anybody pick their shirt? Laura's was picked. Are you going to go approach?
I'll wait and kind of make it kind of sly, you know.
As for Evan, his shirt might not have smelled so great.
I take the bus back and forth to work. I'm a commuter. So, and the one Valley Metro bus, I don't even know if I should put this out there.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Like
Well, don't worry though, that last guy there, Evan, even though maybe he had a bus scent on his shirt, we actually saw him chatting up a girl when we were leaving, so it looked like the 2 of them were hitting it off, so there was hope after all.
I love it. You know what? It's not fair if they're going to put cologne on the shirt.
That's
because
cheating.
You're not smelling the pheromones then. But I have to admit, after my husband goes for a bike ride or a hike, I think he smells good. I know that sounds kind of creepy, but
Well,
you know, maybe I'm with the right guy.
Well, the doctor did say that there are some women that are very attracted to the scent of a man's BO, so, you know, I guess there's
Remember the
somebody
gym
out there
teacher
for
in
everybody.
Porky's? Remember that famous scene? She
Oh,
loved
great.
that. That's crazy. I don't know. But there was one woman who opened one up and smelled like, went, "Oh my gosh." What did she smell? Did you smell that one?
Well, I wasn't going to sniff that one. If it smelled bad, why would I want to smell it?
This smells terrible. Here, smell it. You're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
I do think that some people maybe doctored it just a little bit because some of those shirts smelled a little too clean, in my opinion.
Yeah, it would be really interesting to do a study on this and find out the one that smelled the best to you, how that date went, if they ended up getting together, if it really was a love match.
Well, yeah, and to be honest, though, when we were standing there watching kind of what was going on after the sniffing had happened, I mean, I think that some people were maybe making connections just based on, you know, eyesight, just the way it's always been
Appearance,
done.
yeah.
The old-fashioned way, not by
Right.
sniffing each
Absolutely.
other's.
Smelling each other's armpits, that's probably the
Interesting stuff.
not
Kelly.
the most attractive thing. All right, Kelly, you
No.
learned something tonight. Thank you.